Welcome to the channel, everybody. How's it going? So, Banquet's over. What's that mean? Really, honestly, what's that mean? It means the 2026 season has begun. It means now you've got a full year to start to go ahead and be prepared for next year to be even better. It is that time. It is a whole new year worth of opportunity in front of us. I want you guys to really think about a few things, okay? I started out this year playing pretty strong. Things going really well. Life starting to head back in the right direction. And then I made a bold move. Stephen Burris, how's it going? And decided to go ahead and start working towards pushing bigger goals. Now, in order to do that, I did go ahead and step away from the game for a minute. Took about 6 months off the game, where I didn't log in. I did log in. There was about a 3-week time period at one point during that time period that I didn't log in. But for the most part, I logged in every day, grabbed the dailies, and then that was it. Just enough just to get a few units, a few minor things, most of which that got sold. Racked up a bunch of gold. Racked up a bunch of items. Racked up a decent amount of units. And then I decided it was time to come back to the game. Legacy, how's it going? Yeah, I kind of figured that's what I was supposed to say. Cat doing the typing again? The first one got typed terribly, sorry. No, it's all good. So then I knew I was coming back. I knew not only was I coming back, but I knew that it was time to go ahead and do what I moved out here for, which was to go to Vancouver, leave the United States for the first time in my life, go hang out at the headquarters of the game that I love and the channel that I built that game around. All became possible through, and I went. I met some amazing people. When I got there, this man right here, him, and this man right here were the only two rank 4s that I had. Went through that weekend talking about how I'd taken time away from the game, how I was behind on content, how I wasn't even up on everything that was currently going on. Stephen Burris. Stephen Burris, how's it going? By the way, guys, speaking of Stephen Burris, before I say hi to Thomas Burley, how's it going, my man? Nice to see you. Swiss Beats in the house. So you guys might see up there at the top, there is a pinned link. We will be rating Stephen Burris at the end of this live stream to go over and celebrate Mama Bear. So I'm going to shout that out a couple more times throughout the stream, but now that we got a few people in, before I continue saying what I was saying, I wanted to make sure everybody knew that that's what that is for when we leave tonight. We are going to do a shorter stream. I am going to tell you that. A little bit of mix up in communication. I thought I needed 2 hours a little later than normal, so I started a little later. I would have started at 5, but that's fine, guys. I have no problem cutting in an hour off so we can go over and celebrate somebody else. But as I was saying, Hulk and Bishop were the only 2 7 stars I had, or only 2 rank 4 7 stars I had. Correct myself. As a matter of fact, I think I only had like 96 or 97 7 stars total when I went to Summoners Fest. And then I got there, and the first night, I reached out to one person that I saw was in town, and they told me that they were over with several other content creators, and they were having dinner, and if I wanted to join them, that I was more than welcome. So I headed up there, and we all migrated down to a bar, and ended up being about 30 of us by the end of the night. Got to meet some of the people that I, looked up to while I was getting my channel started. Some of the people that I remember helping with some of their stuff when I was getting started. Some of the people that had been on my channel on several occasions, especially when Dini and I and Rizzo and I and Triple Z and Cataclysm and Andrew the Ruff were all collabing together. And I got to stand in the room with some of these people. And then the next day, I got up and I went over to Summoners Fest, and I got through all of it and a little bit of my own anxiety, and I started meeting people left and right that were good old Rizzo and Triple Z. Very well. Yeah, hey Trill, Will, nice to see you. Started seeing people that I watched their channels, talked about their videos with my alliance mates. People, like Yusafa, who I'd also had stop in on a few occasions. Got to shake the hand of Karate Mike and Darth Nick. How's it going, man? And Dave and Seaton, and had great conversations with content creators who some just recently started and some who have been in the game since well before I even knew what the game was. And had this most amazing experience. And then by the end of the weekend, every dime that I had spent to take this trip had came back to me even more so in the game. It wasn't just like I got rank 3 to 4 gems. I got new champions. I got relics. I won 9,000 units live on stage in front of millions of people that love this game. Like, literally at the time, Marvel Contest of Champions, the actual official Kabam page was the biggest viewed stream on Twitch for those 2 days. And one of those 2 days, I spent 20 minutes on stage winning 9,000 units and just kind of being up there and talking to everybody. And I got to interview the MSD, and I got to interview Truth Comics, and I got to interview Vitality, and I got to interview Seaton, and I got to talk to Andrew and interview him, who, of course, Andrew and I have talked countless times online that first year of the channel. And then, like I said, Abido, him and I had done the meetup in Seattle the year before with Panaman Pete, who was also there. Akbar was supposed to be there, and he was in Vancouver, and we all got to talk. Like I said, I walked out of there with rank up gems and materials and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that I if I had spent it in the game, I could have gotten maybe as much as I got, but I would have never got the experience that I got. And then I come back, and I'm telling everybody, I told repeatedly, Banquet this year is going to be great. Everybody's like, no. Guaranteed value in Cyber Weekend. Banquet was crap last year. Ain't no reason to waste it. I even let myself get sucked in a little bit and spent 15k units in Cyber Weekend, knowing very well that I had the ability to spend over 20 on Banquet still because of the 9 gig one and what I'd already built up in the account. Picked up an additional 4 rank 4 champions. So now I got one of each class. I take that back. We picked up 5 because I had one of each class. We went from Hulk and Bishop. We moved Chilith up. We moved Medusa up. We moved Gilly up because they were all rank 3s. And then we turned around and we pushed Jugs up, and then we also pushed up Werewolf by Night. Vitalik, how's it going? So now we got all of a sudden we went from 2 before Summoners Fest to now we're at 7 rank 4s. And then Banquet came around. And we took all those units we saved. We took some donations from the channel. And I put up 58,000 points. In what I think most of us would agree has been the best Banquet in years. Doing some work. We'll be listening mainly. No problem, brother. Appreciate it. I've heard it from multiple people in the community, and we need to voice it loudly. This is what we want to see. This was amazing. This was one of the greatest events that any of us have seen in this game for progression, and I can testify that wholeheartedly for one reason. I went in 2 months' time from having 2 rank 4s to having 20 and the ability to rank up another one right now. That one isn't going to be ranked up right now because I have a selector coming as soon as these rewards come out. I don't know for a fact that I've finished in the top 3%, but every number I'm looking at right now says I finished in the top 3%. And that means that the 2 Heart of Fire champions that broke my heart by not being able to do it. Not being able to pull them were Nick Fury and Tigra. Nick's done so much work on the account, and I absolutely love playing Tigra. I'm a little rusty with her, but what better way to get back into her than a rank 4 Tigra? So that selector will be definitely her, and that's who she's coming to. I'm going to be taking at least 1 to rank 4 on tonight's stream. That's awesome, man. I look forward to it. But on the other side of this now, with my rank 3s in tow, we now have more than enough rank 3 and 4 champions to put together a full deck with a few alternates. We got more coming in. But in total, I went from 97 7 stars to 167 over the last couple months. I went from 2 rank 4 7 stars to 20 with a 21st on its way in. And I'm pretty close on materials to being able to get the 22nd as well. I personally am extremely ecstatic for how Banquet has went, the amount of champions that I have on my account, the amount of stuff that I have the ability to go work on now, and I more than think I got plenty out of it, and that's without talking about, on top of that, I've spent the last couple of weeks hanging out with some great guys talking about Banquet on a regular basis. I'm bringing in several new people into my alliance because of some of these conversations. I have given a group of people that I had to walk away from for 6 months an amazing experience by bringing them all back home and putting together an amazing banquet that our alliance is probably going to finish pretty decently based off of some of the things I'm seeing And I know every one of them's already had a bunch of account growth. So, I think Kabam, in spite a couple hiccups, a couple problems, really honestly did us right this time. Took care of us well. There were a couple things that I think could have been done slightly better. Not going to deny that. Some of those Titan shards in the late tier additional milestones should have either been earlier or never been there at all, in my opinion. Some of the SBCs, I was a little debatable on having those in some of the later tier milestones. But I mean, guys, I got every box champion. I got multiple new rank 4s. I have pulled massive amounts of champions, left and right. I've got multiple champions going to be going up very soon because they need to be. I got more to rank up than I know what to do with right now. I've got multiple first edition champions, which, by the way, I will tell you guys, this is one of my only, like, not happy about moments in the entire thing. So with the Starkey selector yesterday, we did also get a first appearance crystal. And I will ruin that it is on the video that will be coming out. So not only did I pull a first appearance crystal out of a Jubilant and get Valk, and then turn around and pull her out of the box to awaken her, but then my first appearance crystal ended up being her as well. So my first appearance champion was a dud because you can't first appearance a champion twice. So she is now went from not even owning her to to owning her and having a first appearance awakened rank 640 already. Good evening, Wolf. Here hanging out for a while. No problem, Radical. If you can, hang out for about the next 45 minutes, after which we are going to be going over and raiding Stephen Burris to celebrate Mama Bear making it through chemotherapy. Honestly, this is what this entire stream is about. Not only me being able to express my opinions and talk about the things that I think went well. I do, like I said, I do know, like, the bugs that we had come out today, they were on it quickly and respectfully so. So we'll see how that plays out. The bugs that prevented some people from collecting milestones that qualified for them, they were going to extend the event up to 4 days to make sure that got fixed. It's already been reduced down to 24 hours. Now, extending the rewards and the milestones, but not actually extending the ability to buy more, so that it didn't affect that more stuff was going to be going. I think that was handled well. I think there was a lot of really good things. I think the only thing, one of the few things that I would say personally. Sorry, it's been a lot of late nights. My throat's a little, so I got to keep it a little damp. But one of the only things that I would say that I would like is, and I know this would be a little iffy with certain things, especially as we get more and more of them, but I would have liked it if you couldn't duplicate a first appearance. Like, once you have one, you cannot draw that one again. That would have been about the only nice thing. Otherwise, outside of that, like, even some of the things that I would say, and that I know some other people would say were duds, like, they weren't. Like I said, I think some of the extended rewards, some were absolutely amazing. Especially hearing such good news for Mama Bear. Awesome, thank you, man. I appreciate you. You'll stick around, and we'll go over there and raid Stephen Burris and here in just a little bit, and celebrate, and have a great night, guys. But I think it's been a great 2 weeks. I think Kabam, really honestly, I know it's been a roller coaster. You know, Sumner's Fest was amazing. Things went really well. The community was hyped. Then we had the Crystal fiasco, and people got really upset again. And some of those responses were a little iffy and poorly timed. And then we turn around and we go into Banquet, and I think it was amazing. It is one of those give and take things that we go through, guys. But I do think that we need to take the opportunities just as much as the community loves to voice when something goes wrong, to make sure that we're hyping something that went right. And Banquet, I have not heard many complaints whatsoever, and the ones that I have heard have been very superficial. I'm sure there's somebody out there that has some large complaints. I know there will be some people that get very angry as certain rewards come in and as certain bans happen. But I think all in all, as a community, we can really honestly, I would like to think, come together and admit that this Banquet has been phenomenal. I have seen so many people, and not like whales, like average players, grow their account quite a bit without having to spend a lot. Without having to spend it all, I've seen it out of several people. Kabam made some money for sure. Yes, I will not deny that there was a ton of money that was spent on this event. You know, I was lucky enough to have saved quite a bit of units to put towards this. I will say this much: I will be positioning myself for even more units by next year. Probably still will do a little bit of spending. Arena grinders have never been more rewarded. It was, yeah, no. I will say, like King of Arena, who has one of his accounts in my alliance at the moment. He came over for Banquet, and one of his accounts alone, 40,000 units, strictly from grinding. Like, he's gonna place decently, and he got phenomenal rewards. Like, even if you guys take out the rank rewards whatsoever, between what was in the crystals themselves, the Jubilant crystals as an extra add-on, which I think was a phenomenal win. Those Mercy crystals were just... But then when you add on top of those the milestone rewards and the Sig Stones many of us have coming in January, it's not going to be just the fact that I have 20-some rank 4 champions. A good portion of those will be Sig 200. Like, I will... Another one of the things, I'm going to point this out real quick. A few months ago, I was like 2,200 prestige. I'm almost 30,000 prestige right now. I am almost 30,000 prestige. I have over 20 rank 4s. I haven't completed Act 8 yet, guys. I have content that I can pull more rank 4s out of. Like, literally, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at major things here that'll improve my account that many people that are looking at accounts my size right now have already done. I mean, we are talking just countless amounts of content that we're about to grind. 8.4.6. You are doing great, Legacy. You know, that's one of the things that I love about this, and I've always been proud of it. I never worry about doing something when everybody else feels like it needs to be done. no matter how big my account is. I will also tell you this much. One of the other things that I will also tell you is guaranteed this year. I got my first Deathless Champion during this event. My very first Deathless Champion. I promise you, before we get to Banquet next year, and most likely before we get to the end of the summer, I will have Deathless Thanos and all the Deathless champions. Plus, on top of that, I am one piece away from having Stellar Forge Star-Lord, the first of the Stellar Forge champions. So we're looking really good on that. I'm kind of sat there for longer than I should, mostly because of school. Also, I've been lazy with story. You're not lazy. You're getting to it when you get to it. There's no reason to worry about feeling behind or anything like that. Larry, how you doing? Nice to see you. We all get there when we get there. That's kind of the moral of the story, is even if you don't get there when everybody else does, doesn't mean that you can't catch up. And I mean, one good event massively changed my account. And I think out of the amount of people that I have talked to, I don't think I know a single person that was like, oh yeah, man, I didn't get anything I needed out of Banquet. Not one. And that's including the whales that I know. I mean, from the littlest person to the biggest person. There was a couple of people I know that were like, I wish I had done more. There's a couple of people I know that really should have done less. But still, I mean, yeah, this amazing event, guys. I really want us to, I want us to focus on that. 9.3.3. Nice. I'll be up there soon. I'm going to work on that very soon. As a matter of fact, that's what we're going to be working on coming up soon. Is we are going to that. As a matter of fact, I mentioned it the other night on New Year's Eve. I have a lot of content to do, and I now have champions, without a doubt, to be able to do it with. What are you up to today? Talking, hanging out, getting ready to go celebrate Mama Bear. Giving Stephen Burris a good lead in. Everybody needs a opening act, so I volunteered. So yeah, we're honestly, for the most part, like, I'm gonna look at a couple things. We may do something before the end of the year. But honestly, I'm just kind of talking about everything that's went on, because I think we should. I've got like 13 T7 catalysts. Nice. That is very nice. I am down to 4, which are going into Tiger. Which is the only reason why I haven't done anything else. But I got 2-4 catalysts waiting for. I got T7 catalysts waiting for. So yeah, I mean we're looking really good. I got a few revives in here that still are gonna be useful. I need to get some more. We're gonna build up the stock, and we're gonna start pushing out videos again, because we're gonna go do some content. So I may get back over to the other accounts at some point, but for the moment, it's gonna be primarily working on this. I gotta get to ranking up so they don't expect. Yeah, gotta get on that. Like, and I understand. Like, honestly, like I think honestly waiting until the end of Banquet was the perfect time to wait to make your decisions, so you knew everything that you were working with. So I think you're perfectly set right now, and you definitely start pushing some of that content, just like I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, guys, for the most part, I don't know. If anybody thinks I'm wrong and anybody has any nightmare stories about how Banquet has gone, what they did or didn't get, have I done Labyrinth yet? I have not done Labyrinth yet. That I need T6 CCs. What is your first 3 pieces of content you're planning on completing? So I think the first things that I want to do is I want to get through Act 8. I think we're definitely going to start getting some videos out on Act 8, get that finished. I've got some videos that I did before I took a break that I that I never got edited and out onto the channel because I mass recorded things knowing that things were about to go bad. And I didn't have a chance to get it all prepped. I kind of wish I had, but no, in my alliance, there has been no complaints from any members, nothing but praise and positivity. That's good. I definitely want to take that message to Kabam when I talk to some of the people that I'm going to be talking to. I do have some interviews coming up with a couple content creators, a couple Kabam employees, things like that. I want to talk to a lot of people in the community going forward. But we're also going to be doing that. So yeah, I do want to get Story caught back up. That's going to be one of the bigger focuses. But then on top of that, I think some of the other content that, not Arena, some of the other content that I really want to focus on is I can do my first path in Deathless Mausoleum because I do have King Groot. So that may be something we look at. The other thing I do need to do is I want to finish up Epoch because that's got some stuff worth it in there. And the last thing that I will say that I want to prioritize is getting through the Act 8 Crucible. My luck sucked in Banquet compared to others I watched. I swear, my account is cursed sometimes. Are you going to do Labyrinth on your birthday? I might, honestly. I'm debating on a couple different things that we can do for the birthday stream. Because we are going to go for 10 hours on the birthday stream. That's going to be next Friday. We'll go live probably midday. And go well into the evening next Friday. So, don't want to take too much spotlight away from Mama Bear tonight. But just to give you guys a heads up, that is going to be... My birthday is 1 week from today. Yep. Friday the 9th. We will be doing the birthday stream. I did put up a announcement on the community page. It is also in my Discord group as well. I will put an official announcement of the time. It was great still, but so no complaints. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you compare yourself to others, yeah, there's definitely going to be some that you're like, dude. Like, I mean, I know, like, a couple of people that sent me over pictures of, like, one of the great things throughout the entire event, like, I was watching people pull Nick left and right. Like, I got probably 30 pictures of people pulling Nick within the first 3 days, if not sooner. And that was like frustrating. I was born in October. My son was born in October. And then of course we ended up getting the Heart of Fire selector in the milestones. And in spite of the fact that I never got him from the crystals, I did get Nick. And it was a tough choice. I really wanted Nick, but I also really wanted Tigra. And I debated that one. And I did go ahead and go with Nick. And then I remembered that if I hit top 3%, that I would get the other one too. So I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty comfortable with the idea that I hit top 3%. So that was a big win in itself. But yeah, no, there could have been a definite time period where I was like, if I was comparing myself to others, like, God damn it, why is everybody else getting Nick? Or why did I Duke Valkyrie twice as a first appearance when any one of the other 5 would have been an original champion for me? Can I join Discord? The link is in the description of the channel. It's always been there. It's open for everybody to join. So, but you know there are rules and you have to behave. So, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with it. Like I know I have a lot to do, and I feel very comfortable with the idea that it's time to start doing it. When can I come back to line group? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, let's see how you behave on Discord and what it said if I can bring you back to line. Sound fair? I think it's fair. We're gonna call it fair. So since we might have another 25 minutes or so to kill until Steven Burris goes live and we can go celebrate Mama. I went on. Let's go grind an arena or 2. Or 12. Or 30. Or 100. I don't know. How many ever we'll get through until we hit an hour? I will be live tomorrow night for several hours. We will be live Sunday as well. I'm going to take Monday and Tuesday off. And then we will be live Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll be doing the birthday stream on Friday. Like I said, we'll do at least 10 hours Friday. And then I'll probably end up taking next Saturday off. But then after that, we should be pretty consistent with videos coming back out and live streams on a regular basis. 23 minutes and I'm still waiting on Mama. Not a problem, man. Kurt Bros, how's it going? Yes, 10 hours on Friday for the birthday. Because, you know, we are a glutton for punishment and have done multiple 10-hour streams recently. Well, we did a 10, and we did what did we do? 6? And now we're going to do another 10. Like, I mean, we got to make up for some of the time we were gone. Like, give you guys stuff to watch forever. I have not removed anybody from Discord yet. There's somebody that's about to get removed from Discord. But same rules apply. Like, if I have to, I will. I try not to remove anybody from anything. I try not to ban people from the channel. I try not to do anything because I like to have inclusive spaces. But if people cannot be respectful of other people, then they get removed from those spaces. Because it's hard to be inclusive if people aren't being respected. A shot of tequila every 30 minutes on the birthday stream. I mean, it really wouldn't be like that much of a thing for me, to be honest with you. Though I haven't drank it. Well, I mean, I drank all weekend in Vancouver. But I also really don't drink these days. I don't know. We may come up with something unique for the night. Don't know what, but we'll see. I mean, the camera may go dark a few times, and when it comes back, like, it might be a little cloudy. But yeah, I mean, you know, does that count? I did go out and get myself a piece of cake. I kid, it would be hard to last. No, it wouldn't. Have you watched Abado's streams? You do know he just did a 10-hour stream or a 12-hour stream yesterday where he drank the whole freaking time, right? I mean, I know I'm not the intoxicated gamer, but like, people have done it. I do have a couple other really cool ideas that are coming up with those soon. I'm working on a couple of collaboration ideas. Some definitely, yeah, hell yeah, I do the same. Exactly. Like I said here all the time, like what most of you don't fully realize is I have rarely been sober on a live stream. Okay, just because I'm not drunk don't mean I'm sober. All right. I mean, I'm Washington sober. I mean, trust me, this room has a very pungent odor. True Will, you're a lightweight, only 2 shots every hour. You're getting old, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a shot every half an hour really isn't like that much. Like, even in my 40s, okay? Like, I ain't gonna try and do some of the shit I did when I was a kid. Haven't had a drink in about a year. Nice, man. Congratulations. Yeah, no, I mean, really, honestly, Sumner's Fest. Like, I had several drinks that weekend. Like, I drank, I think I had one drink Friday night, several Saturday night, and several Sunday night. Like, but then, I mean, those were the only times I had drank. I think the last time I drank before that, who says herb makes you hey, I never did. Trust me, I have done a lot of things high. I have buried a lot of people high. That's because I used to run a cemetery, by the way, guys, just to make that clear. I'm old, but I do drink every day, so yeah, I would be able to. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, man. Like, I know damn good and well. Like, I don't know. I probably had at least 8 or 9 drinks each night, each Saturday and Sunday night, at least. And I mean, I had a decent little buzz, but not enough that I fucking was even close to drunk. And what you're asking for is like less than that over a longer time period. So, and what do you guys think it's gonna do? Make my gameplay worse? Like, I don't know, that's possible. I'm the gravedigger for all the urns at my church. Nice. Breeze, how's it going, my man? Yeah, no, so my first job as an adult, because I had many adult jobs. I worked in construction and a lot of different things when I was younger. But my first job, actually, like after I got married and stuff, was I was assistant manager for Radio Shack. And I did that for about 2 years, and then something happened there. Basically, I got a little mouthy. Because I was young and I was mouthy. And so I left there, and when I left there, I was living with my best friend's parents at the time. And my best friend's dad was like, well, you still got to pay rent. So, yeah, no. You kind of need a job. And he was grounds foreman for the Masonic Cemetery, Masonic Order, and offered me a job for the summer. Have you banned someone on YouTube yet? Yes, I have. I played better, usually high and drunk. Yeah, that's how I feel about bowling. Wolf held a 1-hour interview with Vitality with a few drinks. Yep. I did. Happily. Like, it's on the channel. You can go watch it. But, I mean, as a matter of fact, at one point, the bartender actually took her empty glass away from her because she was outside with a glass. But yeah, no. Yeah, we did that. But, so my best friend's dad was like, yeah, you still need a job and stuff. So, like, why don't you come work for work as summer help for the cemetery? I was like, okay, cool. And then the assistant foreman decided to move to Alabama out of nowhere. And, like, quit. Did you miss my message? Have you banned somebody from YouTube? No. I just told you, yes, I have banned people from YouTube. On a couple occasions. I'm not going to keep reading your messages over and over to answer you just because you didn't listen. But so when he moved to Arkansas, or to Alabama, like, I needed an assistant foreman, so I went from summer help to assistant foreman. And then my buddy's dad was like, you know what? I do all the work around here. I save the place money all the time because I repair every single thing that I can without having to send it to a shop. Pay me more, or I'm moving to Minnesota for a better job. And the head of the cemetery was like, you're never moving. Just shut up and go back to work. So he moved to Minnesota. And the head of the cemetery was like, shit. There's no one here that knows what to do except for you. Guess what? You're the foreman now. Watching on my TV. Hi, Frisket. How's it going, hon? Larry, it sounds like you're looking for done trouble. Yep. But yeah, so I ended up running the cemetery for 2 years until I lost my driver's license, and insurance figured it out and was like, you know, he's driving the dump truck on city streets without a license. And my boss was like, huh? What happened to your license? I was like, I got in a car accident and lost it. He's like, when? About a year ago. He's like, okay, well, I can't keep having you do that. Hey, how's it going? He's like, so you're gonna have to like train your replacement. Like, so I can like replace you as foreman and have somebody who has a driver's license be it. I was like, okay. He's like, but take your time. Like, no matter how long you need, like whenever you feel like moving on, like. So I took another 6 months. That's freaking BS, given the judge that repeated DUI drivers keep their freaking license. Oh, yeah, no. So Iowa has a law that if you have 3 moving violations in a calendar year, moving violations, which means an accident or ticket or anything, you are required high-risk insurance for 2 years. Oh, no, you're fine. I knew what you said. And your license is on probation the entire time. So technically, you don't have a license. Well, I had that happen when I was like 20. And when it was a decision between do I go get drunk and have fun for the weekend with my friends, or do I pay my insurance because I only have enough for one or the other? At the ages of 20 and 21 years old, which one do you think won most of the time? Yeah, I don't get that many so many DUIs can still. Oh yeah, I know. Hope you had a good banquet, my man. I had a great banquet. As a matter of fact, that's what we started the stream out with, was talking about how great banquet was. But yeah, no, Iowa can kick rocks. You damn right. I hate Iowa. Very happy to be out of there. I miss a couple things about that place, but I'm very happy to be. Okay, let me rephrase that. I miss some people, and I'm gonna miss a little bit of food. But for the most part, like, yeah, I'm very happy to be out of there. And it's very few people. So I did. I mean, you know, they eventually I went to go get my license after the 2-year probationary period, and because every time I restarted my insurance, I was unaware that every time you restart the insurance, they put I'm missing 100 5-stars. We'll get to work. But so every time I restarted my insurance, they put a $200 penalty on there, right? So when I went to go reinstate my driver's license, I owed the state of Iowa like $1,800 to get my driver's license back, and I was like, I don't have that. So I drove without a driver's license for about 18 years. And got busted quite a few times, as a matter of fact. I got busted 22 times driving without a driver's license. But they couldn't take my driver's license away from me or suspend it or bar it or anything else because I didn't have one to bar. You think Yelena will be busted on the next Invade meta? Quite possibly. I mean, she's been pretty good for quite a bit right now, so I would think she would be good long term. 3.5 million, that's crazy. Oh yeah, Yusafa did 3.5 million. That's, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if finished outside the top 2,600 or in the top 600. No clue. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to finish in the top 3%, 2 to 3%. So, feeling good about that, and that's really kind of where I wanted to be at, anyways. But yeah, I mean, so I went without a license for quite a few years, and then my grandmother passed away, and she was the one that would, every time that I would get in trouble, she'd get me another car and get me out of jail and stuff. How much points do you make? I ended up with Mr. Flibble. How's it going? I can give you a prediction. Oh, yeah, no, I ended up with 58,000, 1,000 points. I know I'm pretty much locked in. But yeah, so after she passed away, I sold all my cars and I stopped driving for about 3 years and went back to college, got my degrees, got my kids through high school, walking everywhere. And then ended up getting my driver's license back because I got busted for pot in Iowa for the 5th time, which is another reason why Iowa sucks. But so I got my driver's license back. I started really getting things going around. and eventually started the channel and moved to Washington, and now I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for anything. Especially since the only thing that I've ever really had a problem with getting in trouble for has been driving without a license and marijuana. And, well, I have a driver's license, and pot's legal. So, I have no idea. The spending has been, yeah, everybody can make all the predictions they want, but to be truthful with you, you're not going to know shit until tomorrow. I have a pretty good idea where I'm at based off of, I've talked to so many people that I know pretty good that I'm pretty good. And I know kind of where the ranges should be at, but in all honesty, guys, you're not going to know anything until tomorrow, and like, we can sit here and debate it all night long, but we're not going to, honestly. We are not going to debate whatsoever where everybody's going to end, because amazingly enough, they went from what looked like it was going to be probably 4 or 5 days till we saw rewards to it looks like we may see them as soon as tomorrow. And let's see where everybody finished, because I think everybody's going to be really happy. Crimson, how's it going? Why was pot ever legal for personal use? I'm not someone who partakes myself, but if drinking, yeah, it was only illegal because for multiple reasons. Number one, because it was and it's proof. Like, there's documentation of it out there. Number one, hemp hurts the lumber industry because it's so much easier and so much of a better product. So lumber lobbied against it being legal. And then number two, it was about the Nixon administration using it to go after the black movement and the anti-war movement, because they associated both with smoking marijuana, and it was a way to kick down your door for other reasons. And so we turned it into for-profit prisons and basically locked people up for something that was safer than other things that we allowed, because we learned nothing from the first prohibition. No, man, I've argued it for years. I ran on it when I ran for governor. I won awards throughout high school for debating about it. I have wrote speeches about it. I almost got kicked out of one college over it, like, because I gave such a passionate speech. So, did you see the new MCOC leak for I don't need to see the leaks. Like, I got the notes right here with them directly. 7-star Kitty is going to be amazing. I already knew she was coming in. Well, I didn't know, but I was pretty sure that she was coming this year. Oh yeah, and Reefer Madness. Reefer Madness was, propaganda, and was absolutely amazing. So, but yeah. No, there's been so many of those type of things. I know that we're gonna have a great year this year, guys. We're already looking at Doctor Strange. We're looking at J. Jonah Jameson. We are looking at Blue Marvel. We got Pixie coming in. We got Kitty Pryde going up to a 7-star. We got 7-star Magic coming in. We got Stellar. Oh, we know we got Stellar Star-Lord next month. We got Stellar Doom at the end of things. I guarantee you by the end of December, we will be looking at 7-star Classic Doom. It's just amazing. About having us back for post-banquet recap. Yusafa, J. Will are in. Hopefully, likes the idea. Oh yeah, guys, I would love to see some of that type of stuff. I loved the panel that Truth put out with J. Will and Yusafa and a few others. That was phenomenal. 1 minute before, yep, no, I'm watching the countdown, brother. I'm just prepping right now. So we will see you over there. Did you get the coin? Did you get a coin to pick any champion you want next year? No, I did not. I wish I did, but I did not. But I'm still very happy. I'm still really happy, and I will tell you this much, guys. I am back, and we are going to be pushing really big this year. I'm going to get into the CCP program. We're going to take this channel to the next level, and I got some other announcements coming up over the next couple months as well. But that's what's going on with me. Outside of that, we got my birthday celebration next Friday night. Oh, never mind. That was the Yeah, that was tournament. I wasn't in that part. But I was on stage, just not as a contender. So, but that being said, guys, the whole I mean, I'm live because I wanted to be here tonight, but also on top of that, I'm also live because of the fact that I wanted to make sure that I could raid one particular person tonight, and that is Stephen Burris. I wanted to make sure that we could go over there and help celebrate Mama Bear beating, getting through chemotherapy and hopefully completely beating cancer. So she is in remission now. She is doing a lot better. As a matter of fact, she's even been live recently. So it's been wonderful. And I do want to go over and celebrate her. So I hope you guys will join me there with a hashtag. Let's go. Let's go with something a little unique tonight. Wolf love, hashtag wolf love for mama. And let's go over there, guys, and celebrate another amazing person in this community, because everybody deserves to be celebrated, especially when there's a win like this. Competitors just didn't want to type out. Yeah, no, I got it. So yeah, guys, if you could please do me the honor of joining me over on Stephen Burris's channel, I would definitely love it, and would love if we could celebrate Mama Bear Night. And so let's go over there and do that. But until tomorrow night and next weekend for my birthday, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a great night, and pulls a God tier champion soon. And until the next one, guys, I absolutely love all of you. Peace out. I'll see you guys over there.